Well, nothing for Bo to do other than get back out on patrol, I suppose. I'm gonna be heading back out on patrol. Kinda look at every car a little funny now, you know what I mean? What the fuck happened here? I do believe this one is mine. Mine for right now, it's not my actual car. My actual car is still stuck at Burger Shop.
Is that an officer who just reloaded the firearm in MRPD?
That was me.
10-4, just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, no shit. Oh wait, no, you were telling chat. My fault. My fault. I thought you were trying to. Sorry, very stressful day. On first glance, thought you were trying to meta to me.
Cruisers inside the gates.
For the love of God, make sure they're locked.
Anyone else view that crash landing?
Officer, I'm taking another officer to the depot right now.
Alright, have at it.
It's fine.
What happened to his car? What the hell happened to your car, son?
Yeah, someone hit you. My bad.
Me coming down by Mission Row, there's this white car, two-door, it's speeding, just going across the bridge right past Mission Row there. He's gonna put me to the burner like every car in the city does. Guy's wearing a white suit, he just flipped a U, he's coming back by Mission Row right now. Went through the intersection in westbound on Vespucci. He 1050'd, he spun out crazy. He's gonna recover though. Got another white car just came flying through here in a Banshee. It crashed tall shit. Fucking locals are getting in my goddamn way. Apparently shots fired from this white Banshee in front of me, still northbound Rockford Drive. The Banshee is smacking cars left and right. It's pretty beat up. It's still driving fast though. It's a Banshee and it's gonna burn me. Northbound Rockford Drive. Tony! 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 Tony, you got him! Tony, you got him, Tony! Tony, it's over!
Fuck you!
Tony, it's over, Tony!
Tony, you fucking did it! Let's go!
Tony!
I fucking did it! I did it! I got my fucking revenge!
Boys, I got Tony. I got Otaku Oscar in custody. And the Dawn is dead.
That one, you fucking cocksucker.
You said the Dawn is dead?
The Dawn has been shot. He's bleeding out. We need EMS down here stat to check on him. It's not looking good. For the Dawn, that is. Looking real good for us, buddies.
Let him die! Let him fucking rot! If you let that fucker get up,
Oh, what
that's for the fucking Grove!
What is it the kids are saying these days? Rip bozo.
Rip bozo. Rip bozo. Hit him with a hashtag pack
How many firearms did you find?
We're gonna need you to tweet that since, you know, our hands up behind that back. We need you to tweet pack watch.
7033.
Fuck the Don!
7033 upper left corner.
Fuck the Don!
All right, I'm gonna get my police car off the road here.
Pack watch, rip bozo!
Suck my fucking dick, you little bitch.
On him.
I was shooting at the wrong car too.
Individual downstairs. How many firearms did you find on them?
I found a rifle and then his standard issued pistol, but there was an assault rifle on there.
10-4. It's looking like all I can really get him on is for 45 months.
You fucking did it, man.
Yeah, I fucking did it, man.
Is that all we're getting him for is 45 months?
Fucking did it.
Got him on a
Don't. All right, tell him he's gonna have to wait for me to come back because I have to fire him before we're allowed to ship him off. All right. So we're gonna have to get this dealt with first.
He's fucking dead.
10-4. I'll wait for you to come.
He's absolutely fucking dead.
You
know
come
what?
out here
You
ASAP.
fuck with the wrong fucking one.
If you don't need to be here right now, let's back up from the scene a little bit.
I got the EMT call. That's why I showed up.
Oh, duh, EMT. You're not in uniform. I forget. That's my fault.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, it'd be a real shame if you would have missed a needle here.
You know what? He's looking pretty bad. I think he needs to go to the hospital. 100%.
All right.
Officer, would you follow Hom to pillbox? Keep your gun at the ready. They're going to attempt to revive the Don here, who is
It'd be a real shame if you failed to revive him.
in a world of hurt. Are you guys hearing a horn honk somewhere? Is that me?
No, I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, that's you.
Okay, I'm hearing like a buzzing or something. You guys hear that buzzing?
Officer Darius Warren is now on duty.
You fellas hear anything about a hit out on me?
10-4, Darius. about to have you
No,
on
the only
board.
thing we heard about was the Don was shooting at you a bunch of times.
Hearing a lot about this Don character. Can you fill me in?
Yeah, he's going to pillbox. He just got shot in the dome. That's about all you need to know now, son. All right, fellas, we've had a day, haven't we?
Oh man, who the
Like
fuck you
today.
telling?
I'm gonna move you all just out of the way here. I don't want to
Yeah.
put you in the car yet. Y'all know the drill. Rights remain
Yes.
silent. They say can and will in the court of law. You don't return anyone provided to you, though. I do remember our verbal agreement from before.
So,
Yep.
so what you're saying is that everything that I say now will be used in a court of law?
Anything from this point forward, can and will is how the saying goes.
Okay. Well, let the record show. Hashtag PackWatch Rip Bozo.
Also, let the record show. Grove Street for life!
Grove Street.
For what it's worth, in that whole last exchange, let's just say I had a very good view from mine.
I'm glad you had a good view.
I actually
The dash cam footage of that.
I
going.
actually caught the Don's car speeding just on a whim, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna follow this guy. He drove right by Mission Row. I followed him.
I found you.
Yeah, I followed him over the bridge. He flipped a U. I saw the white suit, and I was like, boys, fucking white suit, I need to go. Y'all came up, flew by me, crashed out, but you guys are the ones that had the gunshots coming off your car for my little indicator there. So I was actually shooting at y'all, but it wasn't until we crashed up here and I saw Tony out when I realized who was who at that point. But
Gotcha.
when I saw the gunshot logo, for some reason, I just, my own safety, I guess, instinct, I thought I was being shot at.
Hey, we get it. We get it. As I understand it, you've gotten shot at quite a lot.
As I understand, y'all shot me earlier, and then I accidentally blew up a car while this gentleman was still inside. So I mean, a lot of stuff's happened today.
Luckily, walked away with not that many burns. So,
Yeah, Hom must be a miracle worker because he came up and it's like he stood up and just ran off. It was something else.
Scene. You looked like a mummy there for like 10 minutes, but then took off the bandages. Everything was fine.
Yeah, good as new, baby.
We have officers coming to hold on, is it 733 area code? Let me give you the street. I'm sorry. It's right up North Rockford Drive. 7033 upper left there. You should see me on the GPS when you get close.
Chief, I'm on my way right now.
10-4. So, hopefully these drive-by calls I've been getting every 10 seconds for the last 45 hours is going to slow down, I hope.
Yeah, that was definitely the Don, and if it wasn't the Don, it was us shooting at the Don. So.
All right, I got to make a call, fellas. That buzzing is bothering the shit out of me.
Bro, don't fucking mention it. I told you he was going in the dirt tonight.
Yeah, that's fucking right. Who the fuck does he think he was messing with?
How poetic that we kept this man flat outside the cemetery.
Hey, this is Bubba Law. Which officer did I send with the Don and Hom down there?
Officer DeGuerra.
Make sure you arrest his ass the second he's on his feet. Do not hesitate. You understand me? Is that clear? Don, is that clear? What if I sent one of the corrupt cops? What if I sent one of the corrupt cops? Walker Runner, where are you?
He's on the run.
Any shout
Tase him.
keys to the city for saving it?
Don't tase him. Shoot him if you have to.
Yes, ma'am.
He's down.
He's
He's
down.
having a little, some sort of muscle spasm going on.
You said he's down?
Running. Yeah, he was having some sort of medical issue. He's running into walls and stuff like that.
Okay, now, for the love of God, search his ass. I don't care if he's down or not. I don't care if he's treated or not. And cuff him.
Yeah. He's already been, searched and cleared. For whatever reason, my cuffs weren't working.
Yeah, they got me earlier, too, a little bit. Well, boys,
I'm finally on my way.
bad news. The Don is on his feet. The good news, we got him. We've got him right now.
Yeah, 7033.
All right, well, just make sure that motherfucker.
7033 North Rockford. Y'all might end up in the same place at this rate.
Look, Asifa. Fucking Oscar, he didn't do shit. I mean, he might be an accessory. You should give him a lot of time, but you shouldn't get the 9s like that guy or me, maybe.
So some of the 9s is reference to if you are going to attempt to appeal your case in court. That just means we have to hold you in the cell until we can have your case. The 10s would be if we have decided that your character needs to leave the city permanently, we'll say. Otherwise known as life in prison, or if they so choose, public execution.
Who is they?
They being whoever catches the 10s. Sometimes we leave it up to them, sometimes we leave it up to the court.
Huh.
I want that Don either in the 10s or I want him shot in the head in front of everyone.
That's something I can wholeheartedly agree with the Don. I'm going to do everything in my power to push for the Don to catch 10s on this, 110%. You, sir, on the other hand, we got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions in my brain, I should say. I got a lot of mulling over to this on how I feel in this whole scenario.
It's understandable.
Arriving on scene.
Walker, are you here yet? I just wanted backup. Boys, you could just tell me, is this car here stolen?
Absolutely.
All right, that car's stolen. Check the plates on that for the Don's car. At least write them down or something we can look later. That would be the Don's vehicle. I'm gonna grab these two men, put them in my car. I just wanted another officer on scene, someone witness all that. I'll probably have to file the report on this one myself.
10-4.
You're gonna see if you search me, you will find a firearm, just so you know, as you can probably imagine.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna search till we got to the station, if that's all right. Son, I firmly believe your shooting is behind you for the time being, at least for the near future.
Okay.
You hearing things? Over.
Watch your head, son.
Okay.
You having trouble hearing, son? Over.
Have you searched this man for a radio?
I haven't searched this man for radio. I think I'm gonna have to at this point. I was gonna wait till I got back to jail, but yeah, it's something else. Son, you know we had to get to channel 73 to get the hell away from you?
That doesn't surprise me.
Y'all had us really running around.
No, if you're finding radios, I have one.
Yeah, you know, if you really want the key, I knew you had more than the two you were talking about giving me. I was just say it was still a work in progress.
Cop card, the Don's running.
Recent additions.
Recent acquisition? Yeah, I've heard.
What is that in the car he's running?
Honestly, you should be thanking me for acquiring those radios, because, you know, I had to listen to your comms in order to get the guy.
Oh, you were listening to my call out, son of a gun. You know what? This is the only time I'm actually kind of proud of something like this.
Yeah, I gotta say, you're
I'm telling you, you were listening to these call outs better than half my officers were, but we were in a state of disarray, so.
Yeah. I feel like I've been cut in half.
Are you still with me, son?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to put you in Officer Walker's.
Hey, y'all know it's 2 motherfuckers spying on us right now, right? Right in that cemetery.
Huh?
Yeah, there's 2 gentlemen. They're running now, so. Yeah.
Oh, great. Awesome.
No, not really.
Hey, we got shots, I think? Am I the only one hearing that?
I do not hear shots at all.
I'll tell you what, my ears have been playing. I swear I've got PTSD from today alone. You didn't lock your vehicle, did you, son?
I don't think I did.
Okay, because here's the thing. It could scuff a car, but I did put one Otako Oscar in your car.
I understand.
Make sure you can still get in it, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I'll drag him out.
Meet you back at Mission Row. Y'all know I had Vic with me at one point, and I wasn't allowed to tell him that Tony killed the mayor.
Oh, no shit, huh?
Because he was going to be a part of that initial plan. We were supposed to meet the Don with Hank.
Oh, okay.
And I had Vic with me, and I had to withhold that information because I know, you know, knowing Vic and the mayor and all that, he just absolutely would have snapped.
Yeah, that would have been problematic, to say the least. Oh, hey, those were the guys that were spying on us.
Yeah, you know, I just caught the reckless call from him, but I'm glad you can identify. Pull it over! Pull over, dickheads! Pull over, dickheads! Turn the car off, son!
All right, father.
Swear to God, one more person calls me dad when I call him son.
Fucking car's off, man.
That was y'all on the sip. Hey, roll your window down for me, please.
Is that my nigga Shaven Landon?
Hey, Otako Oscar, what the fuck happened to you, man? What happened to you, man?
Hey, roll your window down, son. Roll your window down, please.
Roll your window down.
Oh, yeah. Just let me. How's that? Is that good?
Hey, we got Don down at Mission Row yet? All right, son.
Officer, I hate to pry, but you know, the city's been a little concerned. Is the Don finally out? I heard what happened to the mayor. I just woke up.
10-4. Yeah, so the city was being overrun by that Jack Wagon and his friend in my car, and the fucking Don who's been just causing a mess everywhere, especially for that Jack Wagon's friend in my car. Can I ask what the hell you two were doing at the cemetery spot on this? Especially you.
I gotta admit, we were just a little curious because the whole city's been in shambles. We were scared.
Yeah, son. Hey, so this is the problem with that. Are you aware that I have a hit out on my head currently?
I did not know that.
I don't know if it's still active. So when I see shady folk standing nearby, peering in, that will put me on blast very quickly. You understand? Like I'm high alert.
I completely understand where you're coming from, but you got to realize that this is Landon, and I'm here to protect Landon. And you know Landon's a good person.
Landon, did you give your radio in before going off duty?
Yeah. I don't have my radio on me.
Okay. Just Landon, you're an officer now. I expect a little bit better from that. Some kind of heads up. If you're gonna,
I dragged him along with me.
No,
I dragged him along with me.
Landon, where you're an officer in future, you can just walk up. You can just walk right up and be like, hey, you know.
Oh, really?
So you don't have to hide like that, because hiding makes you look shady, son. You don't do that as an officer.
Well, you know, it was a graveyard. I just wanted to sneak in, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're probably right.
I've got real important business to tend to, but y'all be safe out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, yo, y'all be easy, man. I'm gonna fuck with you. I'll hit you up when I get out the prison, dog. Yes, sir. Hey, you too, man.
Really hard not to tell him when I'm pulling it over, but that shaved dude, he's just the funniest, man.
Yeah, I get you. He's a good guy.
You know, I don't think I ever have, and maybe I never will again see people this happy while they know they're definitely getting arrested and going away for a long time.
Hey, you know what, man? I did my fucking thing, dude.
The weirdest part is I understand it, so.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'm happy. I've been so tired these last 2 hours, but like I can't go to sleep with the Dawn and Tony running around and all that. Like it's just.
Yeah, I get you.
Hey, whose car is this at the hospital? Because it is not mine.
I took mine with me, so I have no idea.
Did you originally park yours at the hospital?
Yes.
Go ahead and impound it. We're having extraterrestrial respawning of cars.
Are you with Tony? Do you have to impound your car with Tony? No, you're here, never mind.
Hey, Chief, I have Tony in custody. He's putting him in the cell right now.
Is the Dawn still running? No, Dawn got domed in the head. That's how we found Oscar and them. Watch your head, son.
Okay.
Remember to search before I put you in a cell here.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Dawn ran. No, he got caught real quick. Officers just shot him. We're not playing that game no more.
Hey, just remember to search me.
Yep.
Hey, fuck you mean this time? I'm innocent. Well, okay.
Spread your legs, son.
Try again.
Okay,
Nice
I'll
one.
spread them.
Yeah, Walker Runner definitely is gonna want you to spread them, from what I hear.
Hey, quiet down. Hey, all you need.
Son, please face the wall. Don't begin movement till I tell you it's all right.
I like that one. I like that one.
I don't know.
Hey, don't listen to this guy's.
Hey, listen.
All right, free to walk around.
He wants to poke, stick, and
Okay,
prod
thank
me. I don't know.
You better stop.
All right.
Oh,
seems like
son
you
of a
got this
bitch.
other patrol down here, Chief. I'm gonna head back on patrol.
Well, Vic, good news.
Grove Street.
Everybody's just been hauled in, I suppose, and we already have a confession for who may have murdered the mayor. Suppose there's no reason to keep you down here any longer. Can you hear me, son?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Does that sound all right to you?
Which one did it?
One on the left cell. Tony.
You need transport?
Was it worth it? Did you save your fucking family? Killing my fucking best friend?
I got this, Walker Runner.
No. He played me like a fucking fiddle. And he killed my wife and my daughter. But if you ask me this, would I do it again?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Maybe you won't have a chance next time.
Yeah, maybe.
Yo, Vic.
Chief, I got a backlog of reports.
What?
I'll be upstairs if you need
That
me.
was never my plan.
Yeah, thank you for taking care of all that for me.
Truly sorry. I considered the mayor a
But you
friend.
never stopped it. You didn't. You let him take my best friend and kill him.
I understand. I just wanted to share my condolences with you.
I'm ready to go, Chief.
I'll escort you out. Oh, my apologies.
I caught it.
Hey, Vic.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be aware on if the judge is still in town or not. I tried to call her earlier, but I didn't get an answer.
I could try to get in contact with her. I know she's had a long day.
Yeah,
We've all
just
had a long day.
more than anything, just check if she's still in town. I'll try calling her again.
All right. Would you happen to have all my stuff?
I believe most of your stuff, was it Walker Runner that brought you in?
I believe so.
Walker Runner, you up front?
Right behind you, sir.
Mr. Vic needs his stuff back.
All right, let me go into my evidence locker and see what I can give him.
Just give me phone back while I have it. Why do I have 5 phones? Oh, yeah, I guess I searched everybody. Should have your phone back. Walker Runner, would you escort Vic out of here when you're done?
Sounds good.
Got the judge again.
All right, there's a coat for the ride home.
Carlos is down at Freddy's car shop. I repeat, Carlos is down at Freddy's car shop. I did not see any assailants around. I need backup.
She's probably off for the night. I'm pretty sure she was streaming all fucking day. She'd be the biggest trooper in the world if she was still around.
Hey, can someone respond to that backup call? Who do we have on radio?
I still think we're short officers. We've been short officers all day. Honestly, we got the big fish out of the water. Do the best you can out there. But as far as I'm concerned today, we did a job well done for what we had. Bronze's AFK. She's still on? What's she been live for like 14 hours? Who's yelling? Where you at, son?
I need to report
I'm on my way. I am on foot because my car is not responding to anything at all.
Son, you were covered.
Report a crime.
What's the matter with you, son?
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you on that side. I need to report a crime. I was talking. I'm just trying to get a job in the city.
Chief.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
You're loud, son. What's going
This would be
on?
the wrong way to take him. Bring him on back. Yes, sir.
Who is this guy?
He said he's agreeing to come into questioning multiple witnesses.
Today, right? Goes up to his dealership.
Okay, bring him in. You're gonna throw him in the big cell down there. When you bring people in, by the way, take them around back.
My fault.
Always bring them in through the back. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Come back. He's agreeing to come in on what accounts?
Multiple witnesses are saying he's part of the mafia. He agreed to questioning.
Okay, if he agreed to question and he's coming willingly, you ain't gotta cuff him, son.
Okay, just want to make sure.
You only cuff people if they're under arrest. So yeah, uncuff him, and then since he's not actually a criminal, you ain't gotta take him around back. You just walk him down to one of our interrogation rooms.
Okay.
Quick question. Am I allowed to bring a book with me?
A book? Son, yeah, books are fine. If you got a firearm on you, you should tell this officer now. Let him take it off.
Yeah, I've got a gun on me.
Yeah, so
a crowbar.
he'll search you. He'll take those things. Remind him. He'll give them back to you on the way out. Depending on how this questioning goes.
Do what you gotta do.
Yes. Now, I saw someone. I think he had a blue shirt running out the building after.
You said Bronze is back.
Started driving away, try to get away as fast as I can before they spot me and try to kill me.
Which dealership were you talking about?
Hello?
Judge King?
Sorry, I was taking a nap earlier. Still kind of banged up from the shooting.
Understandable. I think today everybody might be tired. I got good news. Judge. The Don was shot in the head by Tony. He was taken to the hospital. We arrested him. Once he woke up, once he was, the EMTs were actually able to save his ass. He is now in my custody. Tony and Otaku, at the shooting, were the ones who shot the Don and, attempted murder out there. I also got in my custody after the shooting. They are all down in my jailhouse right now. That's my good news.
Well, that is amazing. amazing to hear.
It is indeed.
I applaud the efforts and successes of the Los Santos Police Department. You are a credit to your uniform.
Now, the issue where I'm gonna need help from you because they're all down in the cell. I think with Tony, I think we all have a lot of thinking over his charges on what we want. But with this Don fella, I'm tempted to give him the 10s, which I don't know if that's something we'll use on these parts or not. But the 10s is, I think this fella deserves life. We can have a court, we can have a trial, we can do all this, but this fella, I think this fella here maybe needs to go away and not come back, if you know what I mean. I think that is something that should be heavily considered.
It's gonna be hard getting really solid evidence on him. Is Vin Smoke still around there?
Vin Smoke, I can give her a text. I haven't heard from her since I made contact with her initially. I've kind of been caught up in a lot of this. You're right, though. I should bring her in.
Yeah, I feel like she might have some information. Her testimony as the Vice City DEA could put this guy away for life.
All right, that's exactly. I'll give her a call, see if she's around.
Hey, Chief.
I'll come by the station.
All right, I'd appreciate that.
All right, see you soon.
Son, what the hell were you doing out of cuffs?
I tried to get him and tell you I have to get going, actually. I was trying to reach you, but no one would answer me.
Okay, your name Chris Kuya? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best to fire you. That's what we're waiting on out here. We're gonna fire you.
Okay.
You get going. Your head pop. Take your nap, whatever. Next time you're on, especially if you hear I'm on, just come down to Mission Row and we'll do it from there.
Okay, sounds good. Can I still be in EMS or?
As far as I'm concerned, you're fired from my division. You're gonna have to talk to them whether you keep your job over there or not.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna uncuff you, and then if your head happens to pop or you happen to go to sleep, understand.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed right now.
All right, have a good night, son.
You too.
He absolutely cannot be a fucking EMS. That conversation's gonna have to happen.
No real need to cover. I was just gonna go right back. Okay. Dude, we've literally just.
Hey, what in the fuck is going on in my fucking jail cells?
Look, something happened. The doors got unlocked, and it looks like the Don may have slipped and fell on the toilet. I'm not sure what that was about.
I came inside and those two were inside the cell with him.
Yeah,
Okay,
he might have slipped. I don't know. It's really weird. Now it may look like we were peeing on him, but like it's just what that looked like.
All right, I have made contact with the judge.
She's alive.
She is alive. She's recovering.
Please? Okay, thank you.
One less body on my hands, I guess.
We have EMTs on the way, Don. No, I was asking you. Do we make sure we do?
Oh, okay.
Should have let that fucking Chris Kuya rat revive him real quick. Tell you what, it's just PTSD from the day, but everybody's footsteps sounds like gunshots to me now. Don, why's your pistol out?
Heard there were gunshots.
A runner to EMS. Do we have any EMS?
No, there were no gunshots down here. There was a fight. We need EMTs.
Okay.
There's negative on gunshots at the station. Everything's good here.
Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Somebody knows what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about, Tony.
What's his name? Henry Cavill, right? Yeah, he fucking reloads his biceps.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I fucking did. Put that motherfucker in a pack.
Somebody 207-3922.
Hey, if one of the officers asks for me or something, tell them I'm dreaming of waterfalls real quick.
It's gonna be in the jail.
Yeah, all right.
Our EMS should be on their way shortly. Let me clean up this fucking.
Thank you, son. They're gonna need a escort down here, obviously, when they get here.
I have an officer waiting out front.
Roger that.
Oh. Is that a helicopter on the roof?
Why is everything so loud now? I swear it wasn't this loud. Don't believe Miss Smoke is still in the city. Ooh. Hello?
Hello.
Miss Smoke.
This.
Miss Smoke, can you hear me? It's Bubba Law.
Oh yes, Bubba Law. How can I help you?
Chief Police, Miss Smoke, you're the said you were the DEA of Vice City,
I am.
and your whole goal is bringing down this Don fella, right? That's your goal. Can you hear me, Miss Smoke?
Meet you at the station. I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. Can you reiterate one more time? Your goal is to bring down this Don fella.
MS coming through the front door.
Yes.
I have him in my jail cell right now.
I hope they lock that helicopter.
If you want to come down to the station, we'll have someone bring you down. All right.
Sounds good. Thank you.
See you here. I'm worried she's like secretly his lawyer or some shit. That would be a fucking twist, wouldn't it? Later, Slab, get on, man.
I'm in pursuit of a drive-by shooting in Mount Vinewood.
I'm heading that way.
Puddle of piss, puddle of piss. I know you mentioned it earlier, but I just saw this puddle of piss over here. A couple of them looks like.
Here, up at the police station. Where are you guys?
Yeah.
Just escort him down to the jail.
So, officer, be honest with me. How bad's it looking?
For you, son, I mean, you're going away for a long time, but you'll be okay. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
For the Dawn, I'm trying with my fullest to make sure one way or another he doesn't come back.
Okay.
For Tony,
I'll do any time I need to as long as the Don don't come back.
for Tony, we got a lot of. It may come down to a court case, but there's a lot to be hashed out here with Tony.
A court case, huh?
It may or may not come down to a court case. I got to talk it over with the judge and all that. Judge has to approve 10s, so court case would be the first step to that.
Huh.
Now, when we say long time, what are we talking here? Like, year?
With you, Oscar, I mean, we're gonna need a recount of all the events. We obviously have all the officers in line, and like I can bring all the officers down. I can bring all the witnesses down. It would make my life hell, but frankly, my life's been hell all day.
I mean, anything you want to know or ask, like I'll just admit to.
Alternatively, yeah, I could ask y'all the story, and as long as it lines up with other stories I've already been fed information, that would both help alleviate my day a lot, and maybe alleviate one or both of y'all's jail sentences a little.
Yeah, whatever information you need, I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this Dawn situation taken care of first, and then I'll probably start questioning and all that.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Y'all know I had a bit in mind. The day's been too long, so I'm not gonna do it. But y'all know I had a bit in mind for a situation like this.
Oh, did you
yeah?
now?
Yeah, if I had came in here today or yesterday after last week and found the two of you in my jail cells, I was just gonna ask one of my officers to pull out their gun and shoot me in the head instead.
Understandable.
Well, we're kind of past it. It's too far gone now, but that's something I had at the ready.
Give me $2,000 to get that.
Now I kind of wish that happened.
Down again. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck, you hear me?
Go ahead.
I did my duty. You guys gonna let me out now?
Yeah. Wait. I actually got to talk to you, Carlos. You come with me.
Okay, sure.
Follow me. Carlos is a guy.
You wrote, Oscar? I think it went something like.
There's a guy, Chris Kuya.
Chris Kuya.
He's one of your EMS buddies, or not buddies, but he's on your payroll.
You were too late.
Are you the one in charge of hiring and firing people at the EMS over there?
I just started duty just a few minutes ago.
Right. But is it your job to hire and fire people? Or is that
yes,
Hambino's?
Yes. I think it's both of ours.
Okay, if you both have it, either one of you will work. But that Chris Kuya guy, he was selling our radios to criminals, and he was selling firearms out of the vault. I guess he was working two jobs. He was EMS and police somehow, kind of at once.
Oh, beautiful.
I think I tried to fire him from the police office because he wanted to be an EMS, but I guess he still had police access somehow. I don't know if he didn't turn in his proper cards or.
I think you guys have to do that on.
Well, I did from my end, but I don't know if he like maybe he counterfeited or you know cloned some of his credentials to get back in. I'm not sure. We're gonna have security ups around here, but basically, we're trying him tomorrow. I've already fired him. We're trying him tomorrow. But he was asking me like, oh, can I still be an EMS? EMS have access to radio. I just need you to understand there's no way he can still be EMS. If I were you, I would make it a point to fire him as soon as possible.
Okay, is he on duty now? Because I haven't seen him.
He's currently napping. He just began. He just started sleeping about a half hour ago.
Okay, officer.
But
I
yeah,
definitely will keep that in mind.
Chris Kuya with a K. Literally, as soon as you can, get back to Pillbox and fire his ass. That would do wonders to alleviate my stress.
I definitely will. Definitely that. We'll see you later, officer.
Yeah, and make sure nobody rehires him too. Run that one by Hombino.
Got you. All right.
Appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Can you let me upstairs?
Yeah, I'll escort you out myself.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not berating my force now, are we? Surely Genjin is
Seems like you had a tough day today, huh?
a long day. There were a lot of drive-bys, son. We finally got to the bottom of it.
Half of the new forces aren't quite ready yet.
Ever happened to the Mafia fellow? I don't know. Another officer took him in for questioning. Genjin, surely you're not you didn't learn something from another stream and now you're spoiling me on it, right? That's not what happened?
So basically, I infiltrated. Right? So no, I'm not a processor.
Officer.
I'm talking the Don, but.
Carlos here has something he needs to run by you.
All right.
Just to let you know, just a simple, yeah. He'll fill you in details. To what do I owe the pleasure of all y'all being in my department right now?
We were wanting to make sure that first off you were safe, Bubba.
Yeah, I don't know news about if the hit is still out on me, even with the Don in custody and all that right now. So I'm still keeping an eye out.
The Don's in custody?
Yep, along with your boys.
Who said that? I can't see you.
Are we piling on the
Did you by chance lose sight when you walked to the station, miss? Come back out here with me?
Oh, I see.
A lot of work for
Straight ahead, ma'am.
vacation. I haven't even been enjoying.
Nope, not that way. Back, yep, straight ahead.
I had to fight off the Don earlier. I just shot the Don.
Can you hear me, Miss Smoke?
I have been having a terrible, terrible week.
Just invisible for a couple seconds.
Can you see me now, Miss Smoke?
Yes, I can see you now.
All right, would you come with me?
Okay.
Is that Hank Jones?
Speaking of hits.
What's up?
How you doing?
How you doing, Miss Smoke?
Splendid.
So you're telling me you got enough dirt on this guy from other cities that with what I have and with what you have, he could probably go away maybe forever?
Yes, I have some, and then I'm waiting for a friend of mine to come in the city.
Okay, because we got him in custody now, and until there's a trial, we really can't do a whole lot. I mean, we can charge him, but like, you know, he might have bail, and if he goes back on the streets, you know, I'm just not sure we can allow that at this time.
Hey, who's cleaning that shit up? I'm not cleaning that shit up.
Well, there's no shit yet.
Yeah.
Getting through the door, all right, miss?
Curse my eyes with this image.
I'm stuck here looking at that motherfucker.
I told you I had a better idea.
All right, here he is, ma'am. I don't know if there's anything you'd like to do from this point forward, but we do have him in custody.
Is that the first time you've ever paced back and forth like that? You don't look like you get active much.
Don. Well, look at here.
That'll be good.
Behind the cage, like an animal that you are. How do you feel? How do you feel, Don?
Who's this?
Who is that?
How the fuck do you feel, Don?
Miss Smoke, she's
Get her the fuck away from my kid.
she's Vice City DEA. She's been tracking the Dawn for a while.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Do you remember me, Don?
No, I have no idea who the fuck you are.
You don't fucking remember me? Do you remember my father,
The
don't
gentleman
you?
who let me upstairs.
You
Can you let me back
fucking
on the
murdered
roof,
him
please?
in Liberty City, you piece of shit!
What day was that on?
You know what day it was on.
Well, you tell me, because I'm supposed to know. What day was that on?
I ain't playing games with you, you scum.
Was it a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday?
Like I said, I'm not playing any games with you.
You don't have to play games. For you, it was a really fucking bad time. You had to go to funerals and all that other shit and dress up. The sad part is, it's just another day to me. I forgot who the fuck you are and your father is. I don't give a shit about neither of those stupid pieces of shit. Hope he's resting in piss right now.
That's why you're in here.
Like you were.
I don't know why Oscar's
This
laughing
is
because
chaos,
honestly,
man.
Oscar, from what I've been told, without Tony, you would have been dead in this shit. Tony's the only one I could actually respect out of here, but I had to lay down his fucking family. You can piss on me, clown me all you want, but remember, at the end of the day, his daughter and his fucking wife are dead. They're never coming back. That's okay. You go and sit there, Oscar. Think about the time that you let him go out and fuck up every single time. You could have told him no or showed him a better way with your shitty ass music, but you couldn't do it.
Hey, let me out of this fucking cell. Let me beat his fucking ass.
Yeah, okay.
All right, hold on,
Put that
fellas.
motherfucker back in the pack.
Fellas, calm it down. Miss Smoke, are we going somewhere with this?
Oscar, remember, Tony going to jail for the rest of his life is your fucking fault.
It's not my fault.
Oh no, you never take blame. You deflect because you're a pussy.
Hey, settle down.
It doesn't have to work. Your boy's going to jail for the rest of his life, and you got to go out to the back of Liberty City or wherever the fuck you got to go without him. You are soft. We know about you.
Do you know why he killed my father in Liberty City?
Because he's probably a piece of shit who owed me money like Tony. And then you're lucky I didn't kill you with your fucking mother. You shut up, bitch.
He didn't owe you any money, you fucking cunt. You tried to bribe him, and he didn't allow it. And you
I don't even know who you are. You're talking to... Officer, who is this? Why is she down here? Never seen her before in my life. Get her the fuck out of here. She stinks like bad perfume. You smell broke, bitch. Get away from me.
You know who she is, son.
Respond to that officer down.
Tony might know. I don't know who this bitch is.
All right, son, whatever you say.
Tony, I don't know
Officer Darius Warren. I just noticed that. Some of our
Miss Smoke, can we talk privately, please?
I'm done.
Ooh.
Good catch, Darius.
No way to treat a lady.
Oh no, I treat her real well.
All right, so you see we've got him locked up. I believe Judge King is still here. I would just, if you had the means and I had the means, and we, you know, as long as you have dirt from where you are on him and I've got the dirt that I have from here, I think we can do what we can to put him away for a very long time, hopefully forever.
Yes, I got in contact with my friend. She should be arriving in the city soon, and once she's here, I'll give you more detail.
All right, are we talking about soon, like 20 minutes soon, or soon like next week maybe?
That's a good question.
That's all right, man.
What is he gonna be locked up for?
Well, I would like him to be locked up until his trial. I don't know if I'll be fought on that or not.
If I don't reach back to you in 20 minutes, then I assume a week.
That's fair to me, ma'am.
Okay.
I think I might be able to talk to the people above me and see if we can keep him in here for the full week. So.
Splendid.
All right, I'll escort you out, miss.
Thank you.
Who the hell is this?
Before you say anything else, she's still dead.
Mac 10 to your fucking family reunion. You understand?
Well, how? You gonna be in jail for the rest of your life? You think Oscar's gonna do it? He's pussy.
What's gonna happen, you fucking
Oscar's pussy.
We'll see what's
Oscar's
gonna happen.
pussy
I'm gonna make sure
without
you have
you.
a front row seat in fucking prison. When
Oscar's
it's on the Channel 10 news.
Oscar is the
when I
Tekashi
fucking wipe
6ix9ine
out your
of
whole
Los
fucking
Santos.
lineage, cocksucker.
Okay, Tekashi. Yo, when are you gonna get the rainbow tatted on your face, bro? I see you.
Yo, they are fucking throwing. Can you calm that down in there, Walker Runner? Hear me, son? I was just saying, can you calm that down in there a little? They're going nuts. Dawn is quite the fella, huh?
Dawn is obnoxiously loud.
He's even a little bit louder than Fuzz. Tell you what, usually Tony or Otaku will take the room too, but he's got a bit on him. You mentioned Dawn killed your father?
In Liberty City, he tried to bribe my father to have the DEA palm of his hand, but my father wasn't going.
Yeah, at least then.
Is that what inspired you to take up your position, miss?
Last sides are pretty fucking realistic. You wouldn't be able to tell it all.
No, yeah, I can do all sorts of like positions and faces.
Can I get one more thing from you, ma'am, out here?
Let me get out of your way.
trying to
Get out of your
report
way.
to it now.
Sorry.
You think you'd be able to show me your ID, Miss Smoke?
My ID?
Yeah, do you know how to do that?
Look who it is.
Oh, hello, Freddie West. How are you?
I'm doing good, Ranger.
Marvelous.
Chief.
You know these
Sorry,
bells
Freddie, I'm in the
go
middle of something.
off-road, Bubby?
What?
Of course you are.
Excuse me. What muscle was it again to flex for my ID?
You know that one, Freddie?
I didn't sign up for
Forgot.
hiking.
Sorry,
Hey.
Kyle.
I do not know.
Anybody know what muscle we flex to show IDs? Chat, what the hell muscle is this?
I believe that was F5 muscle.
Ah, I found it. F5 muscle, man. I always think it's F7 for some reason.
You have it. Good
I do,
idea.
ma'am. Thank you. You can stop showing it to me now. I do appreciate that.
Okay. All right. You boys have a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much, Miss Smoke. Just be in contact if your friend comes into town in the next 20 minutes or so.
Alrighty. I'll let you know.
How you doing, Freddie?
Chief, a few things.
Mm-hmm.
A few things. First off, I'm just gonna be blunt with you. Are you being paid by the fucking Don? Huh?
Son.
What?
Freddie, son. Son, look at me. Freddie. Freddie, are you asking if the law is getting paid off by a mob boss? Are you looking in the eyes? Not the law, son. Me, Bubba T. Law. And asking if I am getting paid off.
Yes, I'm sorry. Just based on some things going on in this city right now, yeah, I just got to be blunt. There's no time. There's no time for fucking.
Ugh! If I was getting paid off, would he be in my damn jail cell right now, Freddie? Would I have him locked up downstairs?
You caught.
Would I have taken him in myself, Freddie West?
Is he actually here? I hear he's here. Is he actually here?
He's in my damn basement.
All right, Chief. Then I have one more. I have one more thing. Can I see him?
For what reason would you need to see the Dawn?
Because he had a hit put on me and I died, nearly. Right out here in front of your fucking station. And I'd just like to say a couple words to him.
Son, there's a few things that would need to happen in order for that, we'll call it a visitation, for that visitation to be possible. First and foremost, I would like an apology for the disrespect you showed me as you asked me that question earlier.
Listen, Chief, it's just one of your cops come out to my dealership. We had somebody injured and they were like, it felt like they were maybe stalling so he would bleed out. Then he referenced Don a few times. And, you know, it just felt a little bit like maybe y'all were working together. So...
You got the name of this officer?
It was just maybe a misunderstanding, so my apologies.
You got the name of this officer?
I actually don't. He didn't tell me his name.
I will tell you, I don't believe he was stalling. I believe that we've just been very low on EMS today.
Okay.
All right. So step one, the apology. Apology begrudgingly accepted, but please don't make a mistake like that again. This is my city. Step number two, I would need to search you and remove any potential weapons or firearms you may try to harm the Dawn with.
Injury report taken care of.
Would you consent to a search?
Sure, go ahead. As long as I get them back.
Yeah, I'll give them back when it's all done. And thing number three, I just need you to be aware the Dawn can talk shit. So if you're gonna be in front of him, be prepared to be berated, because he will do that.
I'm not worried about that.
Unfortunately for me and everyone else, I can't actually gag his mouth, but all right, if you're all right with all these things, I will search you, and then you'll be able to come with me.
Yeah, do it. Let's get it. Ah, you took the bat? I just like playing baseball, Chief.
Son, you'll get the bat back on the way out. We ain't playing baseball inside. I took his lockpick, too. I'm keeping it. Calling that a service fee.
As it should be, to be honest.
I have a report that looks like Landon was on the mountain.
What the hell does that mean?
Looks like he was kidnapped.
All units who can respond to Landon kidnapped.
Wait, I think I see him here.
I'm sorry, did you just say Landon was
If there are
kidnapped?
any officers near Mission Row, we need somebody out front. We have a bunch of people waiting to be talked to. Fruity Pebbles near the raid.
Did you just say that Landon was kidnapped?
I'm finished corralling those 3.
Yeah, I've heard, Walker Runner, if you can be in the front desk, that would be fantastic.
Down for.
I got a report. One of my officers is on scene now. I'll know more soon.
Whoa.
Where did all this
shit,
come from?
Freddy fucking West.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see Tony and Oscar down here.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. These 2 gentlemen are a large reason why the Dawn is in my cell right now.
Well, then why do you have them in a cell?
Yeah, I don't even know what they're charged for. They didn't even do nothing.
On account of the 700,000 drive-bys, on account of they definitely shot me at one point in time, and one of my men.
That was me. I shot you. I want credit for that.
Son, I literally saw they got out of the car and ran right
Are
in
you
front of me.
saying? What are you saying?
We're not on trial right now, son. Freddie West is here to talk to you.
Oh, to me or to them?
He's here to talk to you, I believe.
I don't care about them. Don, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be upfront with you. Did you put a hit on me as soon as I got back in town? Was that you? That wasn't you. You can
No.
leave right now.
No, I didn't put a hit on you. I'd admit it. But no, I don't even know. This is my first time really meeting you.
Yeah, trust the guy who convinced me to shoot the mayor in the back of the head and then cut my fucking wife's head off.
Are you admitting to it? You shut up.
I admitted to it a long time ago, you fuck. I don't give a shit.
I'm sorry.
As
What?
long as you're sent to the fucking tens, or I get to put a bullet in the back of your head.
Why are you talking about? Oh my God,
Tony, you killed the fucking mayor?
Tony, shut up.
Wait,
No.
Freddy, did you say you didn't care about us? What the fuck?
No,
Yeah,
he
we
don't
know
care
about you now, Freddy.
He don't care about you or that ugly ass suit. Well, damn, my suit's ugly too. Got piss all over
Duh.
it. That's a whole other conversation.
Don, you are particularly loud right now. I don't know if that's intentional or not.
What do you
I'm sorry.
know about me?
I apologize.
Well, much better, sir.
I'm saying we know about you now.
I don't know.
I
I don't
said
even
I
know
don't
what
care
that's-
about those 2. We heard you.
No. I didn't mean it like that.
Damn. Another
Listen,
person in your life failing you.
You're not gonna be down here being sentimental and bullshit like that.
Wow. Look
You
how it's
fucking
going,
Tony. Nah. My business was here with them. With him.
All right, finish your business.
No,
you
my
gonna-
business is done.
Hey, Freddie, you gonna let him tell you what to do
Yeah,
like that?
I
That's
left
kinda
it
crazy.
at the place, but I was meditating, and I was meditating.
Listen, you shut your fucking mouth right now. You do not talk to me.
Fucking
like that.
Tita.
I don't care what.
Fucking Tita on the radio.
Officer,
Shut the
why is this guy down here? This is leading to nothing.
Listen, no.
Oh, he's just... Miss Don, he's just a visitor of yours.
You're fucking funny.
Next time you start your Batmobile, hope to God it doesn't explode. I'm just gonna say.
My
that.
Sia, thank you for the prime.
It malfunctions all the time. I've heard.
Don, you take care. You're a funny guy. Tony, I didn't mean that. I promise. You two are
He
good
did.
people.
He don't care
Clearly,
about
I'll
you,
get out of
Tony.
here soon.
He hates
I am concerned about what you did say, but I'm sure you had your reasons, Tony.
He just
Take care.
admitted to killing the mayor in front of the fucking head chief police. What
If it means anything, I kind of believe Freddie on this one. I don't think he actually doesn't, think anything of you two. I think he likes you guys.
Can I take a plea deal? If I go to church, will I be free?
Yeah, you could shut the fuck up.
Repent for my sins. I killed an ugly bitch and a
Chief, you got shot?
Yeah, so I don't want to tell too much, and obviously this doesn't leave us, so it's just off the record conversations. But essentially, we were looking for the Don, and we were looking for Tony, but we were looking for the Don a little bit more than we were looking for Tony. And sometimes there would be shootouts between the two of them, because that's what they've been doing all damn day, trying to kill each other. And sometimes, like one time, we just happened to leave, and the car that we happened to follow belonged to Otaku Tony instead of the Don. So they shot at us first, we shot back. I blew up Otaku while he was inside of a car that was on fire. I believe it was Tony clipped me. It was a whole ordeal.
Okay, all right. Sounds like you've had a hell of a day, Chief.
Yeah, that's about 1/100th of it. So.
Good. That's real good. I'm happy with that outcome. I think.
Yeah, there's no way he can get out of these.
So, Chief, I gotta ask real quick, still off the record, what's gonna happen to Tony and Otaku?
So with the Don, I'll just leave with that one. I'm trying my damnedest to get the Don to 10s. 10s means one way or another he don't come back. He's either in jail for life. Sorry, I think I'm being listened to. He's either in jail for life or we maybe think about some form of legal execution rap. Otaku is merely an assailant, an assistant. I can't speak on this any further. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you doing, Chief?
Hell of a day, Miss Judge. Hell of a day.
Get that door situated?
I did. Thanks. Thanks, Vic.
Yeah, no problem. It should only work with that key card too. There's only 2 in the
So I gotta check my phone real quick. My messages have been building up.
I'd imagine so.
Okay. I appreciate it. How's what happened with the man? Tony kidnapped and killed Maya fucking Appleseed.
All right. Do we need Vic with us, or you all right? Come with me.
He said it down there to me, but it's just.
I think he wanted to come along.
I don't mind waiting for him.
Okay.
Yep.
Chief, I appreciate that conversation.
Well, we might be able to finish it soon.
What was the name of that
Yeah.
individual that
Yeah.
you want me to
Stay in
find?
touch. Judge, it's nice seeing you. Hope everything is good with you. Take care.
It was Chris
Likewise.
Kuya with a K.
Okay. All right, never mind. This is the wrong Chris. All right, thank you.
All right, come with me, you two.
How you doing, bro? How's it going, officer?
Oh, that'd be
Right,
great.
right. Yeah, we just wanted to kind of populate the vanilla unicorn.
Oh my God! Oh my God! They're going after the
Well,
unicorn.
my name's Rory, and this is Daisy.
They're going after the
Kinda wanted to be
unicorn.
the founders of it, just to
Yo,
get people waiting for
yo! They're going after the fucking strip club.
music, give people an ability to dance for others.
Oh my God! That is I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like what I was hearing in there. I don't know why they brought it to us, but I kind of like what I was hearing.
You know, if they're gonna stand outside the burger shot all day, might as well do something with their time.
All right, how are we doing?
Hey, Chief. Mr.
Oh, one
Fucking
hell of
West
a
is up
day.
here,
I'm
looking for his items.
quite frankly glad I came out of it with my life.
I'll be back out there in a minute. You and me both, miss. I did want to tell you that we do have the Dawn in custody. I don't know if the Dawn had any more men left. We converted one of them to our side. If he has another one floating around, I don't know if those hits are necessarily still floating around or not. I would consider the threats lessened considerably with the Dawn in custody, but I wouldn't completely rule it. I'd just keep yourself safe, you know, maybe keep Vic by you.
Yeah, if Vic finds that proposition amenable.
Yeah, just until we know for sure this threat is completely nullified, keep everybody safe as possible.
Fair enough. So, what do we know?
So we have Tony and Taco Oscar, who I'm considering a secondary right now to the Dawn. They were the ones who pulled out. They're actually the ones who shot the Dawn. We got them on a whole mess of charges. They got leaked radios by, I mentioned before, people who the Dawn had bought off. They managed to get radios from that. They were actually listening to my calls as I was chasing the Dawn in the street. And with my calls and their superior speeded vehicle, they blew past me, and that's when they began shooting the Dawn. They spun his car out. He crashed. They got out of their car, and they proceeded to shoot the Dawn as I got out of my car. The Dawn was dead. Otaku dropped his gun immediately. Tony continued to unload the clip into the Dawn until eventually I had to cuff him, but they both essentially gave up right away. I think that was their primary goal. But we have them on a whole mesh of drive-by charges and a bunch of stuff from the day, and they've already said they're willing to admit to it. Otaku is basically an assailant. Tony is basically the main man. He's going to be the one I'm going to have questions on whether or not we try to keep him in the city or not at this point. And then we have the Dawn, who is head of the table, handled everything thus far, done a plethora of things to Tony that is provable that I've heard him admit to, between killing Tony's wife, killing Tony's daughter, extortion, all kinds of things, bribery, all that. And I want the 10s on him. I talked with Miss Smoke. She said her friend is either going to be in town real soon or perhaps next week sometime. And I would love to have a public court case of the Dawn where we do everything we possibly can to get his ass away forever. If not, maybe some form of euthanization or something like that, right?
Well, I'm not sure we can push for the death penalty, but I do think we could probably push for a life sentence without bail.
Anything along those lines would 100% be what I would be behind.
As for Oscar Otaku, we could probably give him a plea deal, but although my heart goes out to Tony losing his family members, he is directly responsible, as far as we know, for the homicide of not one, but 2 individuals. And so I will be pushing for maximum sentencing on him as well, just so we're clear.
I understand that. I would say, like, when you refer to 2 individuals, you mean the mayor and the Dawn?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Technically speaking, I suppose we would have attempted murder because the Don did end up pulling through on that one. But then yes, the death of the mayor, absolutely.
Responding to the robbery call on Davis and Grove.
But that's where I stand on the whole thing. Again, I think Tony is a discussion for you know, permanent or not. I believe a lot will come out in his story and a lot will come out in the Don's court case, and I think that will help us a lot with the Tony situation.
Yes, I'm interested in hearing the Don's testimony.
You and me both. Man, would you like to head down now to see him?
Wait, isn't
Yes, of course.
Landon a police officer?
All right, feel free to follow me. Police chief, I'm gonna be 10-7, real important with this Don business and all that.
10-4, I'll take over. Yes, Landon is now a bike cop. He is helping keep the streets safe, especially in more social situations.
Copy that. What's the location on that robbery?
Well, I think they literally forgot about us. I think they fucking threw away the key.
I honestly think that we're gonna be here for the rest. Look, Tony.
What, bald?
Wow. That hurts.
Something's going on. My door is having. My door seems to be stuck. Y'all might be locked in there. I can't find the key to this door.
You were right, Tony. They lost the key.
We done threw away the key, boys. This is a mistake, but it might be a happy one.
You're missing out on a ton of good conversation down here.
Vic, you wouldn't be able to jimmy this open, would you?
Serendipitous. You're about to hear a lot of them, Mr. Don.
Vic, can you hear me, son?
I think the tsunami's coming.
Think a tsunami's on its way?
I'm sorry, Tony.
Tsunami might be on its way, boys. If we somehow don't end up exactly where we are, we better make sure we end up exactly where we are very soon after this tsunami.
Dude, I thought you called me.
You said there's a tsunami?
Possibly.
Tsunami?
If there is a tsunami, we all better end up exactly where we are very soon after the tsunami if we don't happen to wash up here automatically. Yep, tsunami. Ooh, what a fucking day. My vote, shut the server down, do all this next week. Maybe if we're gonna be up for a little while longer, sentence Oscar.
Got a new job recently, so haven't been able to be around as much. But damn, I just wanna watch the RP I've missed at work.
We had 61 people on. 61 people on during this. Mitten Merc, thank you for 33 months. 61 people. On a Sunday night.
Fuck. Since you were dead when you server crashed, and when you reconnect, you might be at the hospital.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah, Tsunami Inc. I don't know why, but
I mean, we've been up all day without one, so
we have been up all day.
a little bit up 9 hours at least, probably closer to 10 now.
I might be locked in your office.
Mine?
Yes.
My door doesn't have a lock on it.
Oh, even better. I'm not locked in it.
All right, I'm coming back down.
All right, me too.
The 11 hours live yesterday, 9 hours live today, chat. What the fuck is going on with this? My air is back on, so forgive me if you hear a mild buzz in the background when I talk. I'm so glad. I can't wait to watch. This is gonna sound really weird. I can't wait to watch Landon's perspective because A, he had jack shit to do with any of this. And B, he seemed really excited about the bike job. So they should be in their cells. The server is supposed to save every 5 minutes, which is why we showed up in my office because that's where we were 5 minutes ago. And for the last like hour, they've been locked up in there. Y'all here?
I'm here.
I'm having a tough time hearing.
I'm having a tough time talking.
Oh, there we go. Now I hear you, miss.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you quiet, son.
I'll start shouting. I was using my normal voice.
No, I don't think that's it. It's just general quiet.
Let me check my voice box.
Especially compared to Miss Judge here. Oh, good news. Door unlocked.
I'm not talking to you anymore, okay? Again.
Fellas, we survived the storm, all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, well, well.
It's a nice scarf you have over there.
Another round, boys.
I plan on strangling you with it, proverbially, in court.
I don't know what those words mean, but it sounds kinky. Thank you.
You're about to find out. I can get a lot kinkier.
Just me, or he get quiet
I also
because he's
heard
in front
things
of a
get
woman.
pretty kinky in jail.
Yeah,
so,
I hear that.
guess
He wasn't quiet in front of that last woman, but
yourself.
maybe it's
also
different.
might want to get used to your hand. You're going to be using it a lot.
You're being
Damn.
mean to me.
Double homicide.
You again with the double homicide.
Listen, Dr. Robotnik, I think she got something to say to you.
You're very quiet over there. I can't hear you, Tony.
Dr. Robotnik, I think she got something to say to you. Maybe just listen.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It was the voices of your dead wife in my head. I'm okay. I heard you just
That's
fine.
absolutely insane. You know, you killed a woman who was researching cancer.
Disappointed
trying
to
to find
see
a cure
you
for you?
implicated in all of this, Oscar.
No.
Well,
I
look,
hope
the
not.
Don did some shit I didn't agree with. He had to go.
Tony, I'm
After
trying
your
to be
performance
nice
at the
to you.
club, I just kind
No
of thought
being nice
maybe
now.
you had.
Who's
other
the judge? It's
plans,
Bronze
but-
Girl.
I tried to get out of this life, but the Don just kept, he fucked with us, and I couldn't let that go. I have too much pride
Big
for that.
bad Don, wow, I fucking made fun of you and did bad things and you couldn't leave it alone, pussy.
You murdered my friend's wife and kid.
You know why? Because you let it happen, stupid.
He's strangely loud, but he might be echoing. For my benefit, I'm having a tough time hearing because my air conditioning's on. I'm gonna turn it off. I'll just sweat. I'll just sweat.
I laid it on the table gently.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Well, you lied to me. It's not my fault.
Oh, I lied to you.
You lied to me. I wanted to fix my car. You wouldn't tell me where to go, so there's consequences.
It's been like this since we brought him in, Miss Mayor or Miss Judge. Excuse me.
No, it's rather fascinating. I feel like getting them to testify against each other in court will be more
your
than
kneecaps
easy.
look like Darth Vader's helmet. What's that about?
You're about to feel what my kneecaps look like when I have the chief hold you down and smack you in the face repeatedly with them.
Are you gonna let this happen, Chief?
Normally, I don't touch anything like these. Anything that looks like a dried mayo stain
Thank
on
you,
the
Stabby.
ground or the remnants of someone's.
They're friends in real life, by the way.
Yeah,
that is racist.
These two are real good friends in real life, so they're just hashing it out.
he looks like it. His
You
head
already
looks
said
like
that joke.
somebody gave it a bad Brazilian. Head looks
I
like
like
he's got
Brazil.
freaking
It's good
razor
food.
burn.
They're friends in real life. This is
Do you
fucking
play
hilarious.
for the Los Santos football team with those shoulders, ma'am?
You play for the little bitch team with that sad ass posture, sir.
Ooh, burn with your ashy ankles. Why'd you get some lotion in here, officer? She needs some really bad.
Why don't we get a Bowflex in here too, so you can work on your weak ass leg game?
Did you get your
Maybe
whole
hit
fit
the
from?
burger shot less and hit the squats more, my guy.
Which Ross did you buy your fit from? Which bargain bin? Let me know.
Oh, the same bin I stood behind when your mom sucked me off. Are you done here?
Why does your fucking knuckles look like they've been dragging everywhere?
Oh, I was dragging them across your mom's fucking nasty ass vagina. You done?
Speaking of vaginas, Tony, I fucked your wife. Just to remind you.
Oh, I'm gonna have my way with yours too. Don't you worry.
I don't have a wife. I don't know where you got this from.
Oh yeah. Whatever you say. I'm gonna inhale your fucking wife's work fumes, bro.
I have
I'm
a
gonna pay her just
proposition,
like
Miss
you
Judge,
fucking
whenever you're
did.
ready.
She's gonna love it.
I don't know what
Yeah,
you
I
said
think
because
I'm
it all
done
sounds
here.
like sadness over there,
Come with
Tony.
Oh, it sounds like sadness. Yeah, whatever.
Sounds like wham, wham, wham. That's what.
So normally I would be like,
same
oh, hey,
part.
that's really shitty, and you shouldn't do that. But those two are really good friends in real life, so that's just fucking banter. And I'm sure this isn't the first game they've done that in. Is the
Sorry, I
crazy
lost my
part? Like,
composure back there. It's just asshole shot me.
all right, so this is my proposition. I can get my boys down here. We can get the whole story from Otaku and Tony. I'll probably have our friend move to a different location at that time, so that we won't get a lot of badgering and yelling. But that'll be on me. Get the whole story from them. We'll see what kind of deal we can cut with Otaku. Ship him off tonight, or either, let's just say first thing, wake up next week.
Sounds good.
I would like to leave Tony and the Dawn in their cell, just because it's getting late around here in these parts. I would like to leave Tony and the Dawn in their cell. And are you going to be around next week, ma'am?
Yeah, I plan on it.
If both of them are going to be around, we could arrange a time, and then we could organize the Dawn's trial, so they just stay in the jail cell for the week, no chance of bail. And then we can have this court case at prime and ready time next week. That's my proposal. You have any differences or any input, feel free to let me know.
I find that amenable. Probably just put Oscar under house arrest or have somebody keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't try to skip town.
Yeah, right. Do you think maybe don't sentence Oscar just yet?
No. We're going to need his testimony in court. Usually with cases like this, the hard thing is getting people to rat on each other, but these guys will do so happily.
They've all been Mirandized, so everything they said in there, we got that. We got our ears for that one.
Perfect. I love it.
Okay, so yeah, I'll run it by Otaku Oscar. Depending on how late it is, he might be taking a nap soon anyway. He might be all right just staying in the jail cell, but I'll talk to both of them.
Fair enough.
If we're done here, then I'm gonna make sure that they'll be around next week, just to 100% on that. But yeah, we can arrange this for some prime time next week. We will have court case might even be bigger than the first one. I'd guess this court case is a lot bigger than the last.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd be topping that one so soon. I've only been in town for a couple days, but I'll see you next week. In the meantime, stay in touch.
Yeah. You want me to escort you out of the building?
No, I got Mr. Vic here. It should be fine. Thank you.
I don't know if he can get through our doors or not. If you're in any trouble, yell for an officer.
Thank you.
They're gonna run into trouble. They're not gonna be able to get through some of the doors. Bubba T. Law, do we have an officer out front? Yeah, I'm gonna go up there. Do we have an officer at Mission Row? Is the mayor dead? I want to understand. Would you mean would you let the judge out, please? Robbing the gas station at Grove Street. How about? You still up? I didn't want to be up, but then all this happened, and then I was. Here's the thing: I started my day mad, and then and then the day got really good, and then the day went really south, and then now we're ending on a high note. Today has quite literally been the fucking Mamba of roller coasters. The Mamba is a roller coaster. Y'all get what I mean? All right, here's the deal, boys. Getting late today in the city. I think we've all had a long day, right? Everybody here? No one's thinking of waterfalls or nothing.
Nah, we're
no, yeah, we're here.
All right.
Wait, so we're going to sleep?
So the plan is I don't necessarily know if the city is shutting down real soon or probably like the next couple hours at least. But with everything that we would have ahead of us to deal with this situation as is, Dawn, are you gonna be around next week, Dawn? Would you stay waking up next week, or are you thinking?
I have the robbery suspect.
I guess I'll be here next week.
Okay, as long as Dawn's around next week. Otaku would be nice if you were around next week. Tony, it's kind of a necessity. We're thinking Saturday specifically.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be around Saturday.
Dawn, we're gonna keep you in custody. Tony, we're gonna keep you in custody. Otaku, I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. We're gonna figure something out.
Whoa, what'd I say? Okay. He gets to move on a little bit earlier.
That's fine. I know what I was here for.
But
yeah, no, yeah, to lose a friend, it's okay. Lose it all.
yeah, the ultimate goal is next week, as soon as the town begins to get populated, we're going to have y'all's trial and case and all that. This one particularly is going to be aimed at Mr. Don. And I believe, with what I talked over with the judge, whatever happens with Mr. Don will ultimately lead to a second case, if needed, to what may or may not happen with Mr. Tony here.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm all ears, son.
What is Tony here for in the first place?
Tony admitted to a bunch of stuff. He actually admitted multiple times. I got him on a lot here.
What if I told you Tony was working for me for the last couple months and I paid him to go and say those things?
I believe we still have Tony on doing all those things, regardless of whether or not he got a paycheck.
Well, damn.
Now,
that was me being nice because he didn't call me. I'm in here because he called me bald. He didn't call me bald, so I'm sorry. It's been a big misunderstanding.
The Don is out of his mind.
Now, would you two be wanting to kind of give me the story? I know we were talking about, just talking about everything that happened and seeing if it lined up with my stories and all that. Would you two be wanting to do that now or maybe next week, first off? Because I have to imagine the first part of next week might be a tad slow for y'all being stuck in here because it probably will take just a little bit to get that courtroom organized and all that.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter to me. Whatever.
Yeah,
What
whatever.
do you want to do, Tony?
Whatever works.
I think for the sake of the court, because I was considering like maybe we could send Otaku off, but I feel like that would just interfere with his ability to make the trial. So I think what might be best for everything is if we all stay in here until this court case happens. And that way tomorrow we can kind of...
Is there a bail system, Your Honor? Or
there typically is a bail system. None of y'all apply for bail. None of y'all...
Look at this fucking guy.
Yeah, none of y'all meet the bail requirements. Turns out multiple drive-by shootings all fucking day. We don't want that back out on the streets immediately. Go figure.
What was that, sir?
All right, son. Hold on. Just about finished with these guys.
All right.
So, Otaku particular, like it's looking like a best course of action probably to leave you in here until this court case ends up happening. After that,
that's understandable.
You are the only one that, as far as I'm aware, is currently not on for potential 10s. What this means is that all y'all have been given the 9s, which is basically we're holding you in cell until your court no bail. And yeah, we'll get you processed first, and have you do your time. Imagine regardless of what happens, you're gonna be in that place for a while at least, and then but we won't do none of that till after the court case trial.
Don't wear it out.
Understandable.
Looks like you're unemployed, son. You down on your luck?
All right, I'm gonna leave y'all to it. If y'all happen to take naps, I'll know where you'll be when you wake up.
Okay, sounds good.
Looks like you're unemployed, son.
Oh,
You down on your
we're
luck?
taking a nap, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Have a good sleep there, Mr. LaMoney.
I'll see.
Fuck it.
Well, applying for a job is your best way of getting money, not just going right into.
Good night, Teriyaki.
Yeah.
Or Takashi.
I'm teriyaki. Police Chief Bubba, the Don, Otaku Oscar, and Tony are all taking naps. There will be a court case for them next week when they have told me they will wake up for.
10-4.
If you see nobody in the jail, don't freak out and think they jailbroke or anything. They are napping right now.
Hello, is anyone here?
Oh, right here. Hello.
Oh,
Miss Smoke, is that you?
yes, it's me. I want to formally introduce you to my partner, Agent Ducator.
Hello, nice to meet you, sir.
Could you say your name for me one more time? Sorry, Miss Smoke is a little, my ears are getting a little old, I guess. I'm having a tough time hearing her.
Diana Decatur. But Agent Decatur works as well.
Diana Decatur. Agent Decatur. All right, pleasure to meet you. I'm Chief of Police Bubba T. Law. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I heard you had your hands full today.
Yeah, quite full. I think they just freed up a little bit, actually, for the first time all day.
Oh, great. Great. So, I'm just waiting for my assistant to fax over the paperwork to me, but it's going to take about a week, if we're going to be honest.
Okay, so that works out wonderfully because I tell you what, Don himself, Don LaMoney, actually just said he was laying down for a sleep, and I think he's going to be out cold for about a week, if you know what I mean.
Okay. That works.
Yeah, I was actually I was worried you might want to see him because I just kind of gave him permission to nap.
Oh no,
No, we don't want
absolutely
to
not.
see him.
No. But yeah, no. Whenever she fax those over, they'll be ready.
Yeah, works for me. Miss Smoke, appreciate it. Lovely meeting you, Agent.
All right.
And there will be a court case for Dawn next week, so please, all the evidence you have, all the evidence you can get. It's going to be one of the first things that we're doing, probably. As soon as the city kind of gets populated, Saturday is the plan. Next Saturday.
Perfect.
Sounds good. Sounds
Perfect.
good.
Perfect.
All right, you ladies have a
Alright.
wonderful day out there. If you need anything, you let me know.
too.
Officer.
Of course.
Ready?
Chief, can I maybe get my things
hope
back?
they got Abraham
Oh, I'm
off
so
the
sorry,
base. That
Freddie.
would
I
make-
have been down there with the Dawn, and you know how they are. You heard him yelling and all that. I will get that to you right away. Let me check my pocket. Now, what did you have on you, son?
It was a pistol and a bat, and some ammunition.
Pistol,
Okay.
bat, pistol ammo, you said?
Yeah.
Do you remember if you had one or two?
Just one. That should be good.
Oh, wait, and no, you didn't have a hammer. That was another guy. Never mind. All right, so you're squared away?
No, I didn't have a hammer. Yeah, I'm squared away. Chief, thank you.
Yeah, sorry about hanging on that for so long. It's been a busy day.
I understand.
Mr. Matlock, how we doing?
Doing fine. I was wondering about Tony and Oscar. I heard they got put into holding alongside the Dawn.
Yeah, Tony and Taku are basically, they've sort of admitted to everything. They're down to recount the entire story, start to finish. They admitted to a metric fuck ton after I had Mirandized them in front of me, in front of the judge, in front of Vic, in front of multiple officers. We may not have 100% of the story directly through their mouths, but I have most of the story directly through their mouths, and a lot of the story from a lot of outside sources between those two.
No contact made at that firearm.
They are currently in holding, but all the Dawn, Otako, Oscar, and Tony have decided to take a nap until their trial next Saturday. So they are currently napping. I couldn't really wake them up for you if I wanted to.
Fair enough, bruv.
I'm sorry, son. Who the hell are you?
I'm Harry Roberts, bruv. I was in your office.
Right. UK or Australian?
From the UK, bruv.
Yeah, I remember now.
All right. It's nice to see you again.
As always, Mr. Rubbers.
It's Roberts. Like.
Oh,
RB.
Raw. Okay. Your name's way
I
less
know
funny now.
It's the accent, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
Wait,
from the South, son. Everything sounds a little twangy to me.
It's all right, bro. I understand. You think you've got a pretty solid case against the Don here, or?
Well, son, I think a lot of that'll be revealed in court next week. We'll have to see for ourselves now, won't we?
And will the public be allowed to view this trial, or?
Oh, of course. I'm hoping it's bigger than the trial against my officer for running over Mr. Vic. Hoping it's a lot bigger.
I'm hoping so as well.
Mr. Matlock, you get any more details on that one of that most recent text? Or did he kind of fly the coop once they found out about the Dawn?
Can you be a little more specific? What are you referring to?
Some maybe right-hand man.
Right. We made our way to the burger shop where people were holding up to protect themselves from the Dawn, right?
Uh-huh.
And do you remember that key witness? What was her name? Winters?
I can't say I do. Or you talk about the Vic trial, probably.
The one that said that she had been kidnapped and coerced into trying to infiltrate your forces to gain access
her first
to
name's
radios.
Rory. I know that much.
Her name's Rory Winters. Yeah.
Yeah.
She told me, and Abraham apparently also knew stuff about the guy, that he was in with the mafia.
Oh, was that the fellow we brought in for questioning earlier? That wasn't you who did that. That was another officer.
Yeah, I believe so.
Wait, was it?
I never actually heard what came of that or what came from that questioning. But yeah, he said he had multiple people saying he was mafia, and then the guy agreed to come in for questioning, so we brought him in.
Oh, I don't think that was me. That might.
No, it wasn't you.
That was
son.
someone else.
Son,
Yeah, it might have been.
son, you got a car. We got cars getting stolen out there.
Oh dear lord. All right, give me 1 second.
Get back out on patrol, son.
But yeah,
The reason why I was coming in here, sir. There's a thief downstairs. I
Yeah, we got a
apprehended him.
guy on the bridge.
He's waiting for his lawyer.
Airing it
Unless
out.
you want to process him
It's on the Miriam
now.
Turner.
Do you have him like guaranteed 100%?
100%.
Like you know for sure? Okay.
I know for sure. I literally saw him come out.
I would go down there and tell him that you have him like dead to rights and that it's absolutely not worth waiting for a lawyer and that he'll be out 100,000 times quicker if he just cooperates. Do you know how to file the paperwork, son?
Yeah, I do.
But fill out a report. You know how to send him off to jail and all that.
His name's Mickey. He was asking for me. Tell him that it's not worth arguing for this right now, and that if he wants to pursue it later to get a hold of me, but it's not worth it right now.
Called that off. Maybe a negative.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we
Saving
don't-
me a headache.
Yeah, we don't need people in holding for an hour.
I don't want that, frankly. Though today might be a small exception because there was so much going on in holding today.
Yeah, the Dawn is an exception.
Yeah, they got your lawyer, I suppose, ought to let you in on this in case you didn't already know. I don't think it's actually written in our emails anywhere, but we got a system right now. Basically, we got two things: what we call the 9s and what we call the 10s. 10s is what I'm shooting for the Dawn for, and that's getting him out of town permanently. It is a life in jail without parole sentence. That's what I'm pulling for. The 9s, all three of them have, and the 9s is they are being held in their cells with no chance of bail until their court case happens.
All right.
So a lot of people, if they're pulling in, like, let's just say a crime like that, the robbery, let's just say he did want to fight it, we would have to put a bail on him. Somebody would have to come in and pay that bail, then we let him out, and then the first chance we get to do a court case with him, that's when we would do that. But that's if they don't have the 9s. If they have the 9s, they're just in jail.
Well, unless Tony and Oscar ask me to represent them, I won't be involved with that. But in terms of what I've heard personally, but I'm sure there's a lot more details that I'm not currently aware of, it seemed like they were acting within Good Samaritan law, but, you know, again, I probably don't have a lot of the details regarding what happened exactly between those two and police today.
I think for the sake of the city, we both might have to look up exactly what counts as Good Samaritan law. But I'll look into that myself.
I did a quick browse through it. As long as they were acting on the direction of the police officers, they could act in any way that a police officer has the right to act in.
Interesting. I got something to mull over, son.
So if both of them were asked by you guys to help take down the Dawn, then I don't know about anything else they might have done, but anything regarding that could be lightened up during a court case.
If something like that may have happened, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know that those two saved my life when the Dawn tried to do a drive-by. They put their car in front of me.
Fooling.
They did, both of them did a lot of good work today.
The Dawn, they came in for a repair, and I was standing outside talking to him, and the Dawn came by and shot me in the hand, and while he was still shooting, they moved their car in front of me.
Son, are you going to be around next week, maybe a little earlier in the day?
10-4.
Saturday.
Depending on which day. On Saturday, I'll probably get back from my trip around 4:30 p.m. Central.
Okay, you might make it in time. Just first thing you do when you wake up for the day, check and see if the court case is happening, because that statement could go a long way in court for those two.
Yep.
I think that if we pull together and we show that Tony and Oscar were, acting in the best interests of the people in the city, I don't think they deserve to go away for an a long time. But
I'll just lay
we'll
the
see how
scenario
things
out for you
go.
right now. Otaku Oscar is going away for a long time. It can be cut off a little bit, like with his cooperation stuff, but Otaku Oscar is going away regardless. The big question here is Tony and whether or not Tony's catching a 10. Now, I personally do not want Tony to catch a 10. I want him to go away. I want him to go away for a while. I don't want to see Tony gone forever, because I understand where he was coming from in this particular case. But that's the kind of thing we're looking at.
Officer, I'm going to be honest with you. When I had spoken to Tony earlier this morning,
It's the other thing at Prime 47.
He had contact with the Dawn, and the Don told him that if he did not act with criminal intention for the Don's benefit, that he would go about murdering his wife and child.
You might want to just save that for the court case, son, because there's a lot to be hashed out there if we get into this right now.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to give anyone here a headache regarding that right now, and I especially don't want to get into any court stuff until I have time to go over it.
Of course, of course. Mr. Matlock, if you don't mind, I have a couple people building up here for me.
Yeah, for sure. Get out of here. I'll get out of your hair.
Always a pleasure, sir. How can I help you, boys? Seth, I think 47 Prime.
I was here just to let you know that if you had any cars that needed repaired, and that you one of your officers have a car down at Booker Shop still.
That is my car.
been
You
sitting
know,
there.
I could not get into it. That is actually my car. I had to take another.
I can actually get you in it if you like.
Yeah, us mechanics can actually unlock the doors, and in fact, I talked to Sergeant Walker Runner earlier, and he was going to talk to
How y'all
me,
doing?
but then all this Don stuff happened. About us
I
being
also
able to
impounded the
impound
cars that were there. I went ahead and did it because they left signs that said to impound, so I impounded them.
Did you impound my car, son, at the burger shop?
No, of course not, sir.
Okay. So you guys have the ability to impound? You guys can do that for the city?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Do you guys have tow trucks yet necessally?
We requested them from the mayor.
Yeah,
I would
we talked
love
to
to
the
see.
mayor yesterday. He said that him and
What's going on, Omega Raiders? Let me finish this. I'll address all y'all. This is great
the
today.
mechanics were going to get shown much love next weekend.
Yeah, so you know what I would love to see? I don't know how the mechanics are going to work. I don't know if there's going to be a whole overhaul in your entire hierarchy system and all that. But let's just say they're similar to now, except you have tow trucks. I would love to see you guys have the ability to impound cars. So we would call you. You would come to the car, hook it up to your tow truck, take it back to the impound, and then when you were there, impound it, if you know what I mean. I think that would just be great.
I definitely, yeah, I understand that. And that would be really nice.
You boys have a car with you?
I have a motorcycle if you'd like to
got a
ride
motorcycle.
I would love to get a ride back to my car.
with me. Do you want to drive or do you want me to drive? It's up to you. You're probably a better driver than I.
I would love to try driving a motorcycle, son.
Yeah, come on. I customized it too.
You got room for all three?
No,
I'll be
unfortunately,
fine.
it's a two-seater.
You can wait here till we get back?
Yeah, I'll just.
You guys got a shop right down the road, don't you? Oh, that's across the bridge,
Yeah.
though. Bit of a jog.
It's across the bridge. That's actually a good spot for you, officers, if you get back and notice your vehicles messed
Oh,
up.
I've been getting there all day. I had your boys hang up a sign in front of the. It's up in front of Mission Row. I don't know if you saw it up there.
No, I didn't. I've been hanging out at the main one.
I went and checked. I saw the sign.
Yeah. The sign looks good. I've been getting my thing fixed there all day. I've been getting my car fixed there all day.
Good to hear.
All right, well, we will be back once we get his call.
Yep.
Yeah, appreciate it.
How you like the motorcycle?
It's riding nice. It's fast as hell. It turns a little bit better than I thought it would. Tell you, I'm used to being able to hit my sirens to go through these reds.
I don't know if you remember me, Sheriff, but my first day, you found me in a stolen car.
Oh, is that right? You know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't, but there have been so many worse things than stolen cars since day one. So.
Oh yeah, it's quite all right. I just remember you, and you told me, there's a lot of stuff you could have hit me with that day.
Well, I know day one we were being pretty lenient in general. I think there were an abundance of stolen cars day one. I kind of want to see if one of my boys will just. Oh, who's this? Yeah, I can get my board. Fuck the police! I'm gonna see. I just want to see his reaction when he pulls me over.
That's quite all right. I've been stuck out of the mechanic shop pretty much all day, so as long as he doesn't impound my car.
No. He's the chief police. He'll shit his pants, son. Oh, he shit. Just playing, son. Just wanted to see what you would do.
Have a nice day.
What's happening? I'm going back to get my car.
Chaos, in the city. I keep hearing everything around me happening, and luckily I haven't been really part of it.
Oh, we finally got those drive-by shooters off the streets an hour or two ago. It's been It's been a lot better since then, but tell you what, most of the day was chaos.
There's no tacos in here, I
I
swear.
could imagine.
Yo, they got tacos.
You want to see if you can get in it? See if we need.
I mean, you guys could help me search.
I'll give it a shot here.
I
Oh,
could-
you know
I
what?
could get
This
into a
actually
firearm
isn't
call
my
on the
car. My
island.
car
I
is
didn't see anything, but if y'all could find them, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm in it. My car is car 93, and it's got the license plate is X. I'll get this back to the station though. It's good to know.
Look, my friend.
Yeah, I just want to let you know it's in there. It looked beat up before the tsunami hit. It looked really beat up. And
You ain't got the keys to it, do you?
Was. No, I have to do kind of the same thing as you, unfortunately.
No, I understand, son. I understand.
But for future, for now, you know, if your cops are ever in a hurry and stuff, and they needed a car impounded, they can always leave a sign and just kind of text one of us mechanics to come impound it.
No, I think that should be the go-to, whether we're in a hurry or not.
What was that?
That almost hit me.
That almost hit my bike.
I just bumped it. I wasn't bolted down or anything.
Have a good day, Sheriff.
Disregard that stolen vehicle.
That was crazy.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me drive that thing. That was smooth.
What is?
Of course. Plus, also, I
Why
mean,
is the alarm going
keep
off,
that in
officer?
mind. It's not exactly his car, but he's the sheriff, so it is his car.
Chief of police, son.
I suppose that is fair.
But if you guys ever need inside of a car, you can also call us. We're kind of a locksmith too now.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, that'll do wonders. Tell you what, I will let all the boys know to direct them to the mechanics for a lot of that work. Because us doing it themselves, it just gets us so strung up. We can, you know, have some help with that, things like that for the city. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, we're here to help. I mean, I've cleared the car because I thought Hans might, you know, be annoyed that, you know, a bunch of cars are just everywhere that have impound signs on them.
You did a very efficient job at that, actually.
I definitely like your new outfit, though, Hans. Other than your burger shot, that's definitely.
Coming back to the station, fellas. Appreciate you.
Take care, Sheriff.
Take care. Au revoir.
Son, it's Chief of Police. Whew, chat, what a fucking day. Okay, if you're still here from the Omega stream, how you guys doing? Are there any Omega Raiders left? Sorry, I wanted to RP that out. I was tempted to tell that guy, hey, I'm gonna be my head for this drive, but I'm glad I didn't, because that was just good RP. You're so good. I had fucking drive-by shootings in my city all day. I felt like shit. People were literally, the mayor fucking died on my watch. I felt like shit. Oh, I wanted to bring some attention to something. I'm just kind of doing this as like a general statement. So everyone's aware there. There's a particular comment floating around and like criticisms of me directly, whatever, that shit happens. But if someone says something like, obviously I'm not a fan of things like this police force sucks in general too, things like that. But a lot of people think they're giving a compliment. I get people who roll through here from other streams that think they're giving a compliment. They'll say something along the lines of, Bubba Law is the only good cop, or something like that. That is not the compliment anybody thinks it is. Number one, because most people in here are working really hard, and even if they're not premium cops yet, they are doing their best and a lot better job than a lot of other people would be doing. And number two, it's my department. It's all my department, so Bubba Law is the only good cop means that individually I'm doing good, but my department sucks ass, which means I'm sucking ass, you know what I mean? How we doing, Miss Adams?
I'm okay. How are you, Chief?
Doing alright. Been a very crazy day. Been a very long day.
Is anything going on?
A lot went on today. I think now might be the first time I've actually had to stand and breathe for a second. You know what I mean?
Has it really been that bad?
Drive-by shooting since minute one, more or less. There was a whole thing. We had the Don fella came through. He killed a lot of people. The mayor died. That happened.
The mayor died?
Yeah, there's gonna be. I know it's hard for you to get in town early, but if it was at all possible next Saturday, there's gonna be a huge court case over everything.
I mean, I wish I could. But...
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to watch it. We'll have an officer bring their dash cam footage in or something. I'm sure you'll be able to see it later. But it is whole ordeal coming. I mean, it already happened, but you know, now we got another ordeal with the court case and then the aftermath and all that.
Well, how did the mayor die?
He was shot by someone. it's kind of out there in the open, but a lot of it's going to be discussed in the court case next week. But yeah, Mary is gone. We have a judge. You mean you were around for the judge last week? You meet the judge yesterday? Excuse me.
I may have seen her, but I don't think I actually met her.
Yeah, Judge King. If she ever comes through, definitely radio me immediately. That is of the same importance as the mayor if the mayor rolled through. So that is let me know ASAP when that happens.
Yes, sir, of course.
Very important woman, doing a great job so far. She actually yesterday she sued the police department. She didn't sue the police department. Mr. Vick sued the police department. She was the judge. They won, but they didn't win by a lot. Bubba had to play promptu defense lawyer, and I'm not gonna lie, they did a pretty damn good job out there.
I think I saw a little bit of the live footage of that.
Yeah, it was hell of a case, hell of an opener. But like I said, the judge lady's damn good at her job.
I mean, that's what we need, right?
Do you have any idea who all we have on duty right now?
I believe I heard Walker Runner and Deguera. I think that's the only two I've heard.
Roger that. Well, Walker Runner, you gonna be around next week, Saturday?
I should be.
All right, we might need your eyes on that case, just in case.
I'll
Gonna be.
give you a confirmation over the Discordia app.
Yeah, they should probably like around the time the city begins to get populated is the time I would imagine this would happen.
10-4.
Landon is not gonna be mayor. Shut up. I feel like the city has calmed down a bit. Would any think I might be safe to 10-7 for the day?
I'll be on for probably until the end of the day.
So shut down, son. Are there any other officers on duty right now?
Yes, sir, but I don't know for how much longer I will be on.
They're gonna need backup for this robbery.
Y'all get to that.
Armed suspects with the hostage.
10-4 en route. I'm gonna be out of here though.
Behind you, I'm 0.2 seconds away.
One more job, boys. There's meta in chat. Luckily, I haven't been looking. One more job. Come on. What is this robbery? Did I miss it? Oh shit, there it is.
Dispatch, I'm responding to that call in Mount Chiliad. I'm 3 miles out.
Chief of Police Bubba T. Law gonna be coming up to that robbery. It's gonna take me a minute to get there.
10-4.
I am 5 miles out. So if you get those, if you boys think you can handle it, handle the chase, give them what they want. We're not spike stripping them early anymore. I kind of canned that last week. Let me know directions and all that. If you think you can hold them there, I'm 4.5 miles out.
1.5. I'll try to stall.
I like Walker Runner. Walker Runner's my Walker Runner's my number 2 man. Jay's my number 1. Walker Runner's my number 2. Oh my god, I haven't done a kidnap arc tonight. Oh, but Tony and Otaku are locked up. Oh shit, is Nano still on? If Nano's on after this?
This is Officer Warren. I am currently in a chase northbound Great Ocean Highway.
What are you chasing them for, son?
Chasing a white sports car. Their tags are 21Q.
No, son. Why? Why are you chasing them?
They just robbed a convenience store.
Oh, they're the robbery up north?
No, this is the robbery, near, the beach.
Roger that. If you get back up with you have permission to pip.
Okay, we got an all clear at the robbery. He's down. We're gonna
Can you not bring a hostage?
no hostages. He ran out with a gun in hand, and I tried to tase him. Ended up punching him right in the face.
That works, son, if you got it covered. Alright, officer in pursuit. Give me the details.
Darius, that's it. Where are you?
Darius?
I'm good. Bit of a wreck. I'm alright.
What's the location? You gotta keep us updated.
Eastbound Route 68.
Are you still in pursuit, son?
I'm still in pursuit. They just went off road.
Where the fuck is eastbound Route 68? This is Route 68. This is Route 68. Eastbound's to me. What color car am I looking for, son?
White, sports car. Route 60.
I'm on Route 6. I'm far east on Route 68 right now. You got a mile marker? Yeah, area code?
807. 5007.
5007. I'm on Route 68, son. I'm on the other end of Route 68. I'm heading westbound. I'm coming to you.
My car's been waterlogged. Somehow he got away.
Which way did he go? He's still on the route?
No, he's not on the route. He's off road.
Which direction?
Pull it over?
No.
Can you hear me? Paul landed on his bike, but so that's the thing. Landon could absolutely not save me on his fucking bike. Is Freddy still on?
Check the reckless driving reports. Those look like that looks like our car.
Black. I'm not seeing white on any of these. I'm gonna call that one lost. I'm gonna get myself kidnapped. That officer is gonna lose their fucking car, by the way. Yeah, chat. If anybody's unaware, if you tell me, if you come into this chat and say what's going on in another stream, that could give me information that I shouldn't know. And like, I'm still confident in my ability to separate it, but I would rather not have to deal with it. That's why people are getting timed out for it's what's called metagaming. Okay, chat. I don't want to know what's happening. All I want to know is that Nano's online, and if he was to get a text message from the chief, he might be around to answer it. Why is every car one of these big ass trunk cars? I want a car. Hey, you can hit Jen for longer. Jen was doing that shit earlier, I'm pretty sure. You can get rid of Jen forever, I think. I'm 90%. You can click his name if you're a mod, but I'm 90% sure Jen was doing that. I always lose your car. Frankly, I have no fucking... My car was supposed to be that one back there, but that one back there is not my plate number or anything. Omega. Come on, Omega. Come on, Omega. What are you doing? Fucking tractors on the highway out here, man. Just get a regular car. We don't know why I ran. All the cars have fucking trunks on them. Let me live. Look, man, we all saw that. I don't care about cars being shitty. I just need a car without a, like, huge hatchback on it. Or a fucking tractor. About to turn around and try to run back to my car, but I'm holding that up. Oh my god. You know what? I have an idea.
We ever get a read on the two-door white coupe
Didn't work.
car? I mean,
I never came across it. Hey, son, come back here.
Chief, is that you on the road?
It's best we don't worry about that. Just pull over. Sorry, I thought I saw something, and I didn't. My car's back down the road.
Route 68 still? I need a rod.
Go. No, back the other way, son. Back the other way. We're still patrolling Route 68. What was that?
I need a ride. My car was unfortunately lost in the marsh.
Yeah, this officer here is going to drop me off, and then I believe he'll be able to come get you. Were you able to impound your vehicle?
I just need to go to the depot.
In this parking lot right up here. I hope. Not this, the next one? Keep going. I hope I didn't lose this thing. How far did I run? Holy G, keep going. Chat, where the fuck did I park this car at? We may have driven past it. You want to loop back around? I promise I'll know it when I see it.
Holy shit, Chief, you a track star?
I thought I saw something, and let me tell you, I was sticking to it. I locked this thing. It should still be there. It's gonna be along one of these walls. It's gonna be facing away from us. I believe you passed it. Drive ahead. It might have vanished. Gone. I parked next to that. Tell you what, son, it might have vanished. I might need to go to the impound lot.
It's possible. So
Let's go pick up that other officer. Hey, son, what's your area code? Where are you stranded at? Son?
Area
5007.
Gonna stop to get some gas, or we'll all be stranded.
Probably for the best.
Did you also lose your car?
So I parked my car and then it vanished. That's what happened to my car.
And having troubles with that as well.
Filled up pretty quick, son.
Not close enough to the pump, apparently.
Sometimes you gotta be close enough to your gas tank, and sometimes the pumps don't actually work.
I guess this time the car's not actually working.
How low are you on gas?
I still have enough. It hasn't started stalling or anything yet.
You know what, son? I might be able to find my own way out of here.
It's working out, Chief.
Good stuff. Let me know when you're filled up. Fuck, come back. You're the only good car.
I do not have enough cash.
Alright, son, I'm gonna give you some money. Don't ever let him say Bubba Law didn't do you no good.
Appreciate it. Have you ever considered getting us hybrids?
Let's give him a good amount. Son, hybrids are for pussies. Got your money?
Appreciate it, sir.
See what I said about hybrids because it's important. Do I have any food? God damn it, where are those cars at? That one might be promising. No, it's hatchback. Son of a bitch.
Filled up and ready to go.
You know what, son? I'll find my own way. You just want to go pick up that other officer.
Copy that.
Where you going? What the hell does that mean?
Holy shit, has time stopped?
Big ass trucks, get the fuck out of the way. He's back the other way, son. I think he was 5077, something like that. Or 5007, I think.
5007 is correct. I'm just having a little smoke.
God damn it, the car stopped. I want to do this arc with Freddie West so bad. No, there were some actual cars with like real trunks that were driving through, so it gave me confidence, but I think I'm just going to take the first right out of this joint. Literally the first right I can get, which is looking like this one. And then I'll get into a better car later. Okay, I gotta hit E a little quicker. Fucking bitch, damn it. Can I get in the... Can't get in a truck. Jeep! Don't run me over! Count as a trunk? It does not. Son of a bitch! You'll do. Alright, so these trunks are long? And when I go to do my kick, I can't push E because the step back he does for the kick is just enough to kick me out of range. Later, Bricks.
You cocksucker.
Am I in this trunk?
Get for you fucking idiot.
I'm a little concerned because they're not flying. Woo! Kidnap time, boys! Kidnap time, boy! We got kidnapped! We need help! And Freddie West is the only one around! Ooh, these guys are schmoovin' too, till they get behind another car, but damn. The car's a piece of shit. No, it's hauling! It's hauling ass! I'm telling him no guns, because so far both people have just immediately, like, both drivers have just immediately died. And one of them is because the fucking boys pulled out and shot immediately. What? What? God damn it! I'm kidnapped.
Car is in the back parking lot. Please make sure you're actually parked correctly.
Why do locals love you so much? I don't know, man.
Can I get an ambulance? Oh, let me switch the frequency.
I point. I don't point. I just kick their car as I get in the trunk. We're hitting town. This could be interesting. It could be alright, or it could suck ass. All the locals must be working for the Dawn.